Hey guys, so it is Thanksgiving week, and it is time for me to tell you what I'm thankful for, which is Chris Helmsworth's it's you guys. It's you and your like these. I don't know how to say your name. Just Isabel. Haley Carly seems really down this season. I hope she's doing okay. Also love the PSL recipe tip. I will def be using it. Yeah, Haley Carly's having a tough time in the fall because fall is for lovers. So is summer, so is spring, and winter. It's really nice to have one then. She'll get through it. She'll get through it. Carrie Swanson says, reviewers say that Bonkers Saloon has great snacks. That's the strip club in Wisconsin I went to, whose slogan is, it's okay to stare. I wore it in the Britney video. Do they? When I was there, I just saw popcorn on all the tables, and I don't think you want to put your hand in there. Sorry about how I'm about to say your first name, Palion Garcia. I never thought I would meet another person who was as awkward with themselves as me, and then Beth happened. You go, girl? Question mark. It's a compliment, right? But then there's the doubting at the end. Am I awkward with myself? I don't know. Are you? I don't know. You might be. If you might. There's a chance you might be. Yeah. Yeah. No. I think you totally are. Definitely. Yeah. Tarika Mir says, make a video of Gwyneth reviewing magazine covers of herself. You mean if she was like, oh, fat day. Oh, bad hair. Why am I standing that way? Just kidding. They're all pretty great like that. And on the video where I became the self I could have been if I'd made different, better choices in my life, Kit Rimmer says, I feel like this is Bethin once she lets go of herself and finally realizes how much she loves Gwyneth Paltrow's way of living. First of all, I appreciate your formality, but it is just Beth. And secondly, yeah, I appreciate her way of living. I just could never afford it. Only 42 people in the world can. Marty Man 5000, your voice makes me want to gouge my eyes out. Aw, you seem to be really into Gwyneth Paltrow. Is this a stalking thing? What is stalking? Like seeing all of her hit movies? Because a lot of people have seen those. Is it, you know, seeing all of her other ones that weren't hits just because like it's kind of fun to watch her in anything, even especially if you're making fun of her or if she's like playing the guitar? Is stalking having her song from Duets movie on your iPod? Is stalking reading her newsletter every week, word for word? Or is stalking having your cookbooks even though you can't cook? Is stalking like what? Learning the way she speaks and acts, you know, and really memorizing and incorporating into your body so as to become her? From Sean Honsinger, I am gay. You are so funny, you make me want to be straight for you. Now that's funny because I've done the reverse. Gwyneth Ann says, my name is Gwyneth, which I gathered, but also my middle name is Ann. I'm going to tell a little story about when I started having a problem with my middle name. It was the summer after my first year of college, and I was working at a restaurant in Wisconsin that's on a golf course. It's very expensive, so mostly men from New York and Chicago would come golf there and eat at the restaurant, and the restaurant was like a traditional Irish place, so I had to wear a kilt and a corduroy vest, and these like tourist men were always like, oh, we're not in the city anymore, guys, we're in the country. And one day these guys were really laying it into me about how I'm this country girl, and they have their country server, and I was like, I am getting a college degree, and then I'm moving to New York City. I am metropolitan. And the one guy, oh, this is the biggest dick of all of them. He was like, oh yeah? What's your middle name? Ann? So I put ricin in his burger and now he's dead. Eat bugs, see God. Those impressions were spot on. You can't tell if I'm being sarcastic or not. Oh. So it might be, those impressions were spot on. But it could also be, those impressions are spot on. But it could be, those impressions were spot on. But it could be, those impressions were spot on. Or it could be, those impressions were spot on. Those impressions were. You can't tell if I'm being sarcastic or not. Are all of the comments sarcastic?